My son has been talking to his other mother for months. I finally checked the baby monitor. My wife died in childbirth. That's what the doctors told me, what the death certificate says, what I've told my son every night when he asks why he doesn't have a mommy like the other kids. Leo is 3 now. He's smart, quiet, and has never once thrown a tantrum about bedtime. That should have been my first red flag. About 6 months ago, I noticed him whispering to someone in the dark. I'd stand outside his door and hear him giggle, then go silent. I assumed it was an imaginary friend. "Who are you talking to, buddy?" I'd ask. He'd just point to the corner of his room where the shadows are thickest and say, "Her." I laughed it off. Kids are weird. Then things got stranger. Leo started setting 2 places at his tiny plastic table. He'd pour juice into a cup for her. And when I'd ask what her name was, he'd smile with all his teeth and say, "Mom." That hit different. I told my therapist. She said it was normal grief projection. I told my mom. She said to get him into play therapy. I told myself I was being ridiculous. But last Tuesday, I woke up at 2:17 a.m. to static. The baby monitor, which I keep on my nightstand out of habit, was crackling. I haven't heard static from that thing in 2 years. Then the static stopped, and I heard a woman's voice. Low, wet, like her mouth was full of water. "Tell him I'm coming up the stairs now." I heard Leo's sleepy voice. "She's coming, Daddy." I ran to his room. The hallway was empty. His door was open. He was sitting up in bed, staring at the wall. "Leo, who were you talking to?" He pointed to the corner. Not the shadowy one this time. The one right next to the door. The one I had just walked past. "She's right behind you, Daddy." I turned around. There's no one there. There's never anyone there. But the baby monitor, which I am now holding in my shaking hand, is showing a heat signature. A small cold one, curled like a fetus, on the floor behind my feet. And I just realized my wife wasn't pregnant when she died. She was holding her son, and the doctor said her body was perfectly preserved, except for the smile. They said it looked like someone had carved it into her face after the fact. I'm locking Leo's door tonight. I don't care if it's cruel. But the monitor just whispered something new. "Let me in." I never got to say goodbye to him. I know that voice. It's the one from the voicemail she left me 3 hours before she died. The one where she said, "I feel something moving inside me that isn't the baby." I never told anyone about that voicemail. I just deleted it. Right now. Before posting this. But it's still playing from my phone's speaker. On repeat. Something moving. Something moving. Something moving. And Leo just knocked on my door from the inside of his locked room. He never knocks. He whispered through the wood. "She says you left her in the basement. She says you know which one. We don't have a basement. Do we?"